Alright guys, I got a challenge for the gym. I'm going to talk about the challenge at the end of this video, but what I want to talk about is something that I think is really important that I don't think we do enough of, and it's hollow hold or hollow rock. Either movement I think is really important. So I've been thinking a lot about kind of midline stabilization and kind of watching people and their ability to kind of keep their core tight under load, and a movement that has come into my mind is the hollow hold. And it's a movement that we don't ever really prescribe as strength. We don't ever really prescribe in workouts, but it's a super important movement, and it's something that everybody can do at home. And what this hollow hold looks like, if you don't know, which hopefully you do know, hopefully we do it enough at least in warm-ups to know, is that our legs are out straight, our feet are together, our toes are pointed away, arms are straight overhead, and then we've got our shoulders off the ground, and I press in the middle of my back into the floor, so there's no space between my back and the floor. So if I were broken, I'd be able to put my hand in between my back and the floor. You want to pull everything tight, so you can't do that. How you can scale that movement is bringing a knee in or bringing your hands by your side. Those are all options to scale that movement. But what I've noticed sometimes when we program them, even in warm-ups, people have a hard time. I even have a hard time holding for 20 seconds. You get like 15 seconds in and you start shaking. Sometimes we have people that we just can't get into that position, and it's not, you're not bad for not being able to get into that position. It just means it's something that we really need to work on. And what my concern is, or what something I've been thinking about, is that if we're unable to get into that position or have a really hard time holding that position for an extended period of time, unloaded, what happens to us when we get loaded? So what happens to our core when I start push jerking and I can't even get into that position when I have zero weight and I have a hard time holding that position, and now I'm push jerking. My reps probably don't look super solid. If I have a hard time, they probably look a little bit more of a broken back. Not great to do overload over and over and over again. Same thing with snatching, same thing with back squatting, with front squatting, push pressing, any gymnastics movement. We also don't want that extended position. All gymnastics movements, we're always telling you guys, get hollow, squeeze your butt, pull your rib cage down. You always want that position for all gymnastics movements, and we always want that position as best we can for all weightlifting movements. So if we have a hard time doing this in a static position, completely unloaded, it's probably not transferring very well then to us being able to do it loaded or for multiple reps under fatigue. So what I want to do is have a challenge and see who can get to. So I've heard, I think it's Kelly Starrett that has said this, I don't even know, but somewhere along the line I've heard that you've got a strong core when you can hold a hollow hold for 2 minutes. So I want to test you guys. This isn't going to be programmed in class. This is going to be on your own. You have to do it at home. I want to see who can be the first person. Coaches are all allowed to participate in this also, because I know I can't hold it for 2 minutes. I want to see who's the first person that can hold a hollow position for 2 minutes. For that 2 minutes hollow hold, I do want it to be a full-on hollow hold. We'll also see like who can do it in a scaled version. But so 2 divisions here, both have to be 2 minutes. You can do full-on hollow hold or scaled hollow hold with a knee in and your hands by your side. But it has to be a full straight 2 minutes, and that 2 minutes has to be recorded. And I just want to see who can win this. So let's see who can get there first.